Hey guys, how are you all? Hope so you all are doing well. Okay, so let's start the story without any further conversation. Jimin, tell me, YoOngI, what is it? What you are hiding from me? Hiding from me, YoOngI, stand up, YoOngI. I can't be the Jimin. That's why you are not becoming. Jimin falls on his spot to hear. YoOngI is even saying, what is YoOngI is even saying? Jimin, you are kidding with me, right? YoOngI hopes so, but it's true, Jimin. And now, if you want, you can leave me and spend your life happily with someone. YoOngI could speak, Jimin. Jimin, how you even think this? I do something like this, YoOngI. You are my everything, and it's alright. We will with this together. YoOngI close his eyes. Close his eyes. Okay. Tell this to everyone. Jimin, no, you don't. You don't do anything like this. I will handle everything. We will tell if it's really important. Otherwise, no. YoOngI, after knowing the reality, you are still with me. Jimin, nothing can separate us, YoOngI. And my for you is never less, no matter what. YoOngI smiled lightly to see Jimin. YoOngI, you know Jimin? You know what, Jimin? Because of your kindness, I you so much. You are my everything. Without you, I'm Jimin. You are in my life, Jimin. I myself is so lucky, YoOngI, to have you. Trust me, I can't imagine my without you no matter what happens. YoOngI smiled and both their foreheads. Jimin, I hear you too. Jimin whisper and Sumi come Jimin back and see her. Jimin look into Jimin look into another side. YoOngI, what you are doing here? His voice is cold and Sumi sent me to check on you. She's waiting for Jimin to come, so I come to tell you. She said and sit on the chair. YoOngI, go from here. Jimin come in 10 minutes. Sumi, everything is okay. I mean something is seems like to YoOngI, don't interfere in all this. Just do your work. I just YoOngI go. YoOngI what is and go from there without saying anything. Jimin, I am going. You focus on your work. Jimin turned to leave. YoOngI hold his hand and Jimin see him. Jimin, what? Hmm, Why? Where you are going? Jimin, I am going in living room. Why? YoOngI, why so soon? YoOngI turned and Jimin saw Jimin can him. Jimin look at YoOngI. Jimin, what? YoOngI, don't you give your He is facing Jimin, and which it's YoOngI the is I can't be the Jimin. This is not and we will never be on this. We each other and we always stay together and no one can deal. Jimin, why you are so sometimes I think really you are not Jimin. You okay. Of course. Where you are going, Jimin? I'm going in the living room. Why? Yeah, why so soon? Jimin see him. YoOngI look at Jimin. Jimin what? And YoOngI after some time and nodded. Then Jimin go. Jimin go from their office. YoOngI see Jimin going and he sighed. Yoongi, I really don't want to say to you, Jimin. The truth is this. I am completely fine. It's you who have, but I know if you got to know this to me to do and I don't do this. Hope so, you me. Yoongi again start to do his work on the laptop. So you all read text by yourself. As you all know, I leave so many lines here. Okay. So, hmm. Okay. They they sit on the dining table doing dinner. Everyone is present here. Mrs. Min saw you both talk. She speak and everyone stop eating looking at Yoongi and Jimin. Jimin, yes, we talk. Jimin say. Yoongi look Yoongi look at Jimin, who was already looking at him. Mrs. Min, so what you both decide, Jimin? The thing is this. We don't think about this and we don't have any plan till now also, so I Yoongi, wait, Jimin. Yoongi speak before Jimin complete his sentence. Jimin look at him. Yoongi, let me tell them truth. They do know the truth. Jimin sign as no, but this is the best for now, so he remains silent. He said, make everyone shocked on the dining room except Jimin. Yoongi, I am not so hope so you don't ask Jimin something like this again. Mrs. Min, what? Why don't you tell us before, Yoongi? You guys don't us before for having a Mrs. Min feels so, but she remains silent as Yoongi is her son. Mrs. Min, make sure the news don't go out from the palace. Yoongi, if it's I make sure to the person. Yoongi say, look at Sumi who girls and looking down. In these 6 months, Sumi understand one thing. Yoongi Jimin so much, no matter what. Everyone focus on everyone focus on their dinner, but still shocked, huh? By the news they just heard after the dinner. Everyone go. Yoongi and Jimin still sit. Yoongi, I have to do work. I may don't come in room. I will be in my office. Call me if you want something. Jimin, can't you do your work in morning? Yoongi, tomorrow I have meeting with, so I have to do my work. I promise it just last time. Jimin, you said the same last time also, Yoongi. Yoongi, I understand, but please, last time. Jimin see him and he nodded. Jimin fine, but only for Jimin sign as no, Jimin, no, just this. Yoongi smile and stand up. Jimin sleep well. Yoongi sleep well. Call me if you want something. Yoongi on his forehead and Jimin nodded. Jimin, I will, and you also sleep for some time. Don't do overwork. Yoongi, as you say. Jimin smile and Yoongi see him last time. Then Yoongi go. Jimin stand up. about to go when Sumi come and stand in front of him. Jimin, what you want? Sumi, what you think I want? I am just shocked to hear the news. Jimin saw what now? Jimin crosses arms. Sumi, relax. I just thought to talk with you about Jimin and how Jimin, you don't have any place to on the state. Huh? If I want, मैं text manage करना होता one order and you know this well also. Jimin words ketchup makeup on नहीं अच्छा. Jimin words hmm, remain silent. Jimin, I think you understand what's my meaning, right? Jimin, Jimin, come in. Come in. Jimin, come in. Come in the room. Come in the room. He's feeling so sleepy. Jimin don't know what's happening with him. From some days he is feeling and also most of the time feeling sleepy and sometimes feeling Jimin think he don't share with anyone. Now it's confirmed to him he is not there's something else or as YoOngI is not how can he be? Jimin signed to think Jimin sit on the and she but sign and as YoOngI is not here so whom he tell as usual. Same. Jimin feeling so sleepy. Jimin fell in sleep. Next morning, Jimin wake up. He sit on the bed and see on the table the flowers and the chocolates. Jimin know who do this. Jimin smiled to see the flowers and chocolates. Jimin YoOngI. He whispered as he reads the card. Jimin about to stand up. He's feeling he sit on the bed. Jimin feel his head is Jimin sign and then mate come. Mate good morning. Jimin just nodded. Mate everyone is calling you downstairs. Jimin I'm coming. Jimin almost whispered. She nodded and about to go. Jimin listen. She stopped and looked at Jimin. She's Jimin. Jimin, come here. She come and stand in front of Jimin. Jimin, can I ask you something? May just ask Jimin if you feel and also always feeling sleepy and tired. What it means? Made this is all. Maybe you are. She said, and Jimin eyes widened. Jimin, no, it can't be possible. There is, maybe there is any other some or no. Mostly this is you can do if you want. Jimin whispered. Jimin don't know why, but he want to do. Jimin, and how we do the? It's so easy. Wait, I give you one if you say me. Jimin nodded. Jimin, don't tell anyone. This is secret between you and me. Made as you say. She bow at Jimin and go for something. Jimin is 110% sure. But he still want to do. After some times, mate come. Jimin stay here. He say and go in the bathroom. After some time, Jimin come and give to her. As Jimin don't know how to make congratulations, sure, she said, and Jimin eyes widened. Jimin, what? Mate, yes, I am so happy for you. She say, being happy. Jimin, no, this is not possible. Mate, why? It's a good news. Jimin, no, you don't tell anyone. You understand? Maid nodded. Maid, I will do as you say. Jimin nodded. Jimin, you go downstairs. Said them I am coming in 10 minutes. She nodded and go downstairs. Jimin signed. He don't know what's happening, thinking he with but before this, of course, he talked with YoOngI. Jimin go for fresh air. After some time, he come outside and go downstairs. Jimin come downstairs. He see everyone. He first stop on his spot, but then he greet everyone. YoOngI stand up to see Jimin. YoOngI, good morning. Jimin, morning. YoOngI sleep well. Jimin face and who just nodded. YoOngI, I don't believe you sleep well. Jimin chuckles. Jimin, so when you know why you ask? YoOngI, maybe I want to hear from you. Jimin, Jimin, so what? Jimin, so what? You want to hear from me, YoOngI? That you don't. Jimin chuckles. Jimin, yes, I don't sleep. YoOngI smile and then they both sit. Come and serve them the tea. Jimin about to, but Sumi stops. Sumi, no, Jimin, don't this. Jimin stop. Everyone look at her. Sumi, I mean, sorry. Jimin, YoOngI, why? YoOngI raised his eyebrow. He really don't want to hurt Sumi, but he don't like she stopped Jimin. Sumi, tea is not good for, she said. Okay, so hope so you all like. If you like, then subscribe and tell me in comments. Take care of yourself, Sarangi. See you all in the next video. Bye bye. Finally, it's finished now. I will sleep peacefully.